All right, guys, so I'm back here again and trying to get this damn bolt out. All right, guys, so I'm back here again. I'm trying to get this differential what I want to say field plug out. And boy, this thing has been a challenge. As you see, I've actually chewed a hole inside of this thing. But I have I tried to use a spline set or what they call like a nipple extractor to get it out, such as this thing right here. But the problem was that when I tried to use a bigger size, I couldn't really get a socket on and get a good angle here. So I went and bought this set here. It actually got a 3/8 drive adapter hole in the back, which should make this easier. So the idea is that after, actually I've already sprayed some coil on this. I didn't show you that, but my idea is that after I wipe this excess coil away, I'm going to wipe this down to get all the excess out of the way. Then I'm going to heat this up with MAP gas, and then I'm going to tap this guy right here in here, and then try to extract it yet again. All right. So with that said, let's go ahead and get right to business here. Just wipe this excess off here. Make sure we don't have any unnecessary fires here. Of course, I do leave some paper right there, but that should burn away real quick. I put some, the coil probably is not going to help, in all honesty, when something is seized to this extent. I mean, I don't really think the coil is going to help. And mainly, most videos I've seen just show people heating things and removing it. So let me get this in a good position here. I'm going to try to heat this up for about 30 seconds or so. See how it goes. All right, so we've heated that up. Oh man, I left my ratchet on the bench. And that's a bummer because I'm in a good position. So let me grab my ratchet real quick. So when I get this in there, I'll be ready to go. Excuse me, I hate it when I do that, but we've all done this before. So let me get up and grab this ratchet real quick. Which one am I going to use? I think I'll just use a straight ratchet. I carry both of these with me. And in fact, I will actually even bring my 3/8 stubby impact driver with me, just in case. I don't think I'll need it, but I guess while I'm down here, I'll just have more tools at my disposal, just in case if I need them. So let me put my ratchets in a good position so I can grab them pretty easy and get back to where I was at. I hate when I lose my spot, so I was feeling so good. So now let's get back. Let's try this now. See, the difference with this is now I can hold this in way more perpendicular. And I can take this 2-pound hammer and kind of just more easily beat that in place. All right, so now, I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's try. Because again, it doesn't really feel like it's in there like I would think it would be in there, but let's just see. All right, let's just see. And because I got this long extension now, I can kind of hold it in place here. Yeah, it's just biting. It's not really. I have really rounded this thing out, and I cannot get that 15/16. Just not going to cut it. Maybe I can go up to the next size, because I don't want to beat it too hard in there. Because again, if I beat it too hard, there's a chance that I may crack something here, and I don't want to do that. So let's try a different size. Let's go up one size on the I didn't bring them down here with me, but let me grab a different, go up one size, and I'll see if we can make that help out. All right, and also, where's my pipe plug tool? I don't know what I did with that. I want to try that as well. Let's see, will this even help here? And let's try this guy while we're down there. We'll take it with us. We'll have everything at our disposal while we're here. All right, let's try that again. And again, the worst case scenario here is that either two things happen. Either I leave it and just never could change the differential fluid, or technically I could change it because I can change it through the vent tube, or I could drill it out if I want to. But in that case, I'd have to make sure that the differential is very clean. So I've actually seen somebody do that in a video, and so I'm actually considering doing that. So I'm going up in the next size here. Let's see, can we tap that in? No, I just can't get a bite with it. Because no matter what, it just can't go. Let's just see if we put the ratchet in there, what exactly will happen here. No. It's just turning out more. These things will work as advertised. They just can't get a bite, and it's just so. And I may have to reshape something to get in here as well. So let me try this right here with my plug. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm just going to just beat it in there on the off chance it actually works. Because sometimes life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know. Let's see what happens when we do this. I don't know, that actually seems promising. Let me, I don't want to pull that out actually. I want to take this goddamn ratchet off. Okay, try to just tap it in there some more. That actually seems quite promising actually. That's wow. Let me try this. That's crazy. If I get this thing out of here with this, that'd be something I would have never thought would have happened. All right, let me get in a good position here so I can get a good push with my strong arm here. But I also want to keep it perpendicular as well. Let's see here. See, the problem is that I can't turn it. Maybe if I try the shorter. Matter of fact, let me see this. I'm gonna try my just for the sake of just seeing if it'll bang it a little bit. I'm gonna just try to hit it with this. I ain't gonna try to do too much with it. If I can get this 3/8 in there. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's enough space to get it in. Let's see. Nope, that thing, wow, that thing is like, it is welded in place. That is remarkable. What I can do, wait a minute, I do not want to take that thing out. That's crazy. That thing got that bite like that. Hold on. Let me get a shorter extension here. And I don't think I can get my breaker bar on it because the problem with trying to use the breaker bar is that if it's not in the right position, because obviously, you know, a breaker bar does not ratchet. So if the 3/8 drive adapter hole is not in the right position, because the breaker bar is so long, I can't insert it. So let me try, because I don't think, I want to try, maybe I should try it without the extension too and see what happens. I just don't think I can get it on based on the head of this ratchet. Oh yeah, I can actually. Maybe, that's just crazy. If I can get the right angle on this thing might come out actually if I can get the right, but if I turn it this way while I'm laying like this, I can't get it out, but I also want to be able to see it, to see what I'm doing. So maybe I'm gonna move my jack out of the way here. Let me move my jack. I just have my jack there because, you know, just always, if I can keep a jack under the car, I'll keep one if it's not in the way, and it's not in my way at this angle here. But let me move this jack out of the way. Maybe. That's wow. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so let's move the jack over for a second. Oh man. Let me move this gas from under here just because of, for safety reasons. Set that over here somewhere, out of the way. So now, let's move the jack. Let me stand up and move the jack here. Because again, this is wild if this comes out. All right, so let me lay like at this angle right here. The only problem, I mean, I have nothing to lose here. The only thing I need to do is just lay at a right angle. Well, not a right angle, but the right angle. So when I push it, I can push it straight away. But the problem is that I can see it actually in my camera. My camera, I got my thing facing towards me here. So let's try this. I gotta lay at the right angle here. I don't know. That thing is bitten in there. This could do it. This could do it actually. But I feel like it's coming out. That's crazy. Let's see. Man, that thing is bit. This thing is in there. Let's see. It's just at the wrong angle. That's the problem. I mean, I'm at the wrong angle. And because I'm trying to push it, so let me see here. Maybe. Let me do the wrench a little differently. Please don't come out. Please don't come out. There we go. Please don't come out. Let's try this. Let's try it about right here then. Maybe that might give me a little more leverage this way. I just want to try to keep this head on it, but I want to be able to get a good push straight ahead. I don't know, something moved there, but yeah, nothing. Yeah, it just, wow. That thing was in there, and that is the craziest thing I have ever seen. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. That thing was in there. Let me try that again. Maybe I should heat it some more, baby. I don't know, because I've already put so much heat on this thing already. Well, not that much, but. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I won't go back in there. I don't think. Well, I could. Dang. That is just something. All right, let's heat it up a little bit more and try that one more time. Just see how that goes. Let me get my torch back here. Let's try that one more time with a little bit more heat. Just maybe. I should have put that heat before, but. All right, let's try. Let me move this propane back over here. Put that right there out of the way. All right, let's try that yet again. Because that was actually pretty, I mean, that was, man, that's crazy. That thing was bitten in there like that. Let's try that again. Let's see, can we get it to bite again? I don't know, that feels kind of like it bit down in there. Again, man, I just hope I don't want to take it out. Let's see. All right. All right, let me go back this way here a little bit again. All right, now, let's see, can we get that same push again? Let's hope. Oh no. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I already felt that. I mean, it just felt like it was just a mush. So maybe, where did those other things go? Let me try this one again. While it's still nice and hot, try the spline drive again. Okay, that do feel like it bit a little bit. Just let me just try to hit it off. Well, let me try now again. But the problem with this thing is that I have to have an extension for this. There ain't nowhere around. I have to. Yeah, I just cannot get it to go in there to save my life. It just won't. It's just this thing is just not having it. I mean, damn, this thing. Let's try it like this. Get this is nice and. Ooh, that's crazy. I cannot get that thing out of there. God damn, how hard is that thing in there? That's crazy. Damn. All right, let's try it again. Wait a minute, not that one. Where did it go? Right here. Let's see, get this off. I'm gonna try with this one here. Maybe because it got a flex head, I might can get a. Yeah, that. God, no, that is wow. So you see, guys, I mean, what can you do with something like this when somebody makes stuff, that with this soft of a metal, and I mean, that is just something to me. They could have, first of all, put it here on top of that. Put a drain plug right here, so they didn't even have to take the whole cover off. So that's a whole nother challenge, getting the cover off. So if I can get this thing here, I have no other ideas how to get this thing out of here. Nothing seems to work. Let me see another one of these spline drives. Let me get that small one and go back. It probably is not going to do anything, but let me see. Is there any other thing I can try? Well, I can try this that small just to see if that smaller spline extractor or the next size up will fit. We can just take a look. While I'm here, I might as well just check a few things. Yeah, definitely that smaller one ain't gonna go, but we'll try it anyway. We'll take it under here with us, see how it goes. All right, now let's get back up under here. Let's try this yet again with the next size up. All right, so that's the smallest size, middle size. Let's go this way, smallest way. Let's go this way in the box. All right. All right, so now let's try this again with the next size up. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's see. Daggone it, man. It just, that is so crazy to me. Wonder how much beating do I got to do to get this damn thing in here. Let's see. Because the wood did go deeper in there. Let's see. Let's see what this thing here. Does this even help anymore? I don't think so. We can try it. Let's see. Try not to hit my fingers here. But I can also get some good smacks on this thing. Let's see. Nothing. That is so crazy to me. Because again, if I do anything to go all the way through this thing, I'm gonna have to be committed to taking this cover off. That's the thing. And I don't have time. Maybe I would have time today. Between today and tomorrow, I probably could. But I could always push it back into my garage and leave it in here for a week, I guess, if I had to. And again, I'm trying to make sure that I don't do anything that would break the damn case here or crack it. So the problem, I just can't get a grip on this thing. That that's actually in there. That potentially could come out, but just I can't get a good way to hold it so I can push it down without it coming out. So let's try. Let me try like this. I don't know if this will do it, but let's try like this. No, that didn't work. As I said, I didn't think that was going to work. Man, I have no clue how to handle this if I'm going to get this thing out of here. So, I guess we can, I mean, this is just so unbelievable to me. That just one bolt could just hold up everything, just like this. Just one bolt. And there's like nothing you can do with it. I mean, you could only do something extreme, which is only going to possibly cause you more grief. Because the metal, the problem is that this metal is so soft. So anyway, let me stop the video and I'm going to try to come up with a few things and just see what I can think of. But if not, I'll have to delay this project yet again. All right, guys, so what has transpired here? What has transpired here is that actually we have finally got this daggone thing out, and I just got the new one just stuck in there just for right now. And, well, wow, that thing took a while to get out. So first what I did, I'll tell you, is that I took my 3/8 drill bit, drilled through it. Then I moved up to 5. Then I moved up to 1/2 of an inch drill bit. Then I moved up to 9/16, and finally to um, up to 5/8. And then that's when I was able to get in the appropriate size, this spline drive type thing here. Let me hold it this way to finally get this thing. Let me turn the little light this way first. Get a little light on this thing, I guess, so you can see it. Hold it this way. So I can finally get that sucker out of there. I did mess up my threads a little bit, as you can, let me turn this way. As you can see, where is it at? Right on this side here. That's why I'm going back in now with a thread chaser, if I can get that into focus, to fix those threads. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing right now. But the next step after I do this part is actually getting the what else is it? The cover off the back. And then once I get the cover off the back, then I have to clean out metal shavings out of here. And then I'll just have to, obviously get everything back in here and refill this up and get some more fluid in here. But otherwise, she is ready to go, at least from this standpoint now. This kind of feels stuck right now. So let me come this way here. It's not stuck. There we go. So I got that. There we go. Had to get that out of there. So that's the new plug. As you can see, there's a little bit of metal on the end. My lighting is so bad on here right now. I can't. No matter how I do this, I can't get this right for some reason. Let's see. How about that? There we go. So again, it's only just a little bit of metal shavings in like this, and then once I take that cover off, I'm going to completely clean everything out. But for now, I'm going to go in with this thread chase I have on this little T-handle here. This is a Lyle, I forget the number, but I'll put it down in the pin comment. And basically, it's a thread chaser for an oxygen sensor that's a M20 by 1.5. And that's what this thread right here is, M20 by 1.5. But I could not find a thread chaser other than this one for an oxygen sensor that will fit in there. So anyway, I'm going to do this. And once I get this thread right, then I'm going to move on to taking the cover off. So y'all just stay tuned, and that's just what we'll see up next. All right, guys, so I just set the camera here for a minute. I just want to show y'all exactly what I'm doing here right now. I'm just doing a thread chasing, and I'm just going a few turns, just letting it just hit real good, and just turning it just a bit. Then I'll reverse this right here, and I'll bring it back out till it gets loose. Okay. And then we'll just go back in for a little bit more. And again, this is one of the things you obviously want to, take your time and not go too fast. Those threads, they went a little bit easy. I'm just turn it a little bit before I come back up off of it, even though those wasn't really hard though. Go up in there like that. Okay. My goal is to get all the way through to make sure, because probably what happened was the last person who done this job, my thought is that by looking at the actual threads on the plug that came out, they may have galled them at that point, which basically cold welded the fastener to the hog head here. So far this is going good. I mean, nothing special here. It's just going in. I will say that this as I've said before on this channel, this truck has been well maintained, because this fluid is not really dirty at all. I mean, especially given the age of the truck and the miles. So I'm assuming that they changed it at least one time here. All right. Back up a little bit here. All right, there we go. We don't want to get this stuck in there. Wow. Assuming I can get that out, though. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Worst case scenario, I'd be having to tap, I guess, or put a healer coil inside of this rear differential, which wouldn't be that difficult, being that you got plenty of room here to work. So that's always nice. Just want to kind of show you what I'm doing here. So when you get your plug out, if you had difficulties with it, I'd recommend using a thread chaser here. And okay, I'm just putting a little elbow grease behind it here, just a little bit, because I know some of those down there is kind of marred up a little bit. So just back up out of it a little bit. Okay. I think the rule of thumb is you're supposed to go like 2 turns with the handle, then come back out a quarter of a turn or something like that. Like 1, 2, something like that. And then come back like a quarter turn. Maybe something like that. Again, I'm not an expert with any of this stuff. I'm just trying like everybody else, like most everybody else anyway. It's getting a little tough right here, but again, like I said, it's probably really getting to the point where it could have been messed up at. And again, if I can get this thing almost all the way through there, what that means is that it'll be enough threads to catch on to the actual, because think about it, I don't have to get that much in there to be able to capture that many threads, because it looks like it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 threads actually. So really not a whole lot. But I want to just go a little bit deeper. Just a little bit deeper. Make sure I got like some extra room. Just to like be sure. Okay. Because right now, we should be, I think about far enough up in there to where I'm trying to go one more good little time up in there. Then I'm going to test it out. But either way, y'all see the process of what I'm doing here and what you may potentially have to do yourself, depending on the situation. All right, I don't want to go any further than that because I don't want anything to kind of get stuck here. All right, so what I'll do now is I'll back this out real quick, and I'll see. Can I back this out with my hand? Let's see. I'm trying to see because my battery is really about to go dead, but I really want to get this part on the camera before my battery actually dies here. Or not my battery, but my I only got 2 minutes left here. Well, a little bit less. It's been on 2 minutes for a while now, so let's see. Maybe that's close enough. I'm trying to hurry up and get this out. I want to try it real quick while I'm on camera to see can I get it to spin in there. All right. Okay, here's the drain plug. Let's blow that off. Blow that off a little bit. Oh, I feel like it's just going right in with no resistance. Look at that. Perfect. All I got to do is yep, that's it. It's cleaned it out good enough because I'm right up to the wall now. Yep, I can tighten it up. I might just run back into that like one more time just to make sure, but I think we're good enough for here. But anyway, the next part of this video, we'll be moving on to taking the cover off.